Lick number 9, an Eric Clapton-esque kind of flavored thing. All right, now what we're doing here is we're bending up, playing some notes while we've got the bend, we're bringing the bend back down, and then we're gonna just slide down the fretboard. Here's how it sounds to a backing track. All right, so you'll see with all these licks, we're just playing them over and over and over and over and over again to get those repetitions in. You can imagine how cool these are going to sound once you nail them and you pull them out once. You pull that lick out, then that lick, then that lick, then that lick. And once they're all together, that's what creates an unforgettable solo. Okay, so for this bit, what we're doing is we're going to be bending up on the 14th fret. Okay, so grab the 14th fret of the G string. Yes, the G string. That's the one that we're grabbing. Okay, and we're going to bend that up. And like normally, we're sucking up these fingers, making a super finger to make this bend a little bit easier. And where we're bending it to, remember, 2 frets up. So I'm bending this note up to, it sounds like this on the 16th fret. So you can play that note and then go. Okay, then that's how you're going to test your bends. Now, we bend that up. And then we're going to hold that up there while we put our pinky down here onto the 15th fret. Now, just a quick note, like as I'm going through these bends and I'm doing these bends and I'm doing a bend up and then I'm just holding it there and then I'm like demonstrating things, okay? Don't feel like if your fingers are like hurting heaps that you're doing it wrong. Because right now, mine are hurting because, you know, like the thing is when you do a bend on guitar, it's like this. Okay, you're not generally just holding a bend and just holding it there against that pressure. So I'm doing it for you so you can see how things would look in super slow motion, okay? But you don't have to just sit there painstakingly like hurting your fingers to be able to do it the way that I'm doing it, okay? I'm just trying to demonstrate so you can see it as clear as possible. So we bend this up and then our pinky is going to come in onto that 15th fret and we're going to go down, up picking. So alternate picking, and we go down, up on that. So we get 4 notes. Now we're going to play that 14th fret again, and we're going to get it down. Okay, we're going to get the bend release. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Now there's a very important picking direction that you need to get right in order to get the full speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the B string here, down, up, and then we're just going to drag the pick over the next string. Okay, so down, up, up. Okay, so watch this real close. After the first bend, down, up, up. And that allows us to get to that bend release super quick, okay? Because we're using something what's called economy picking, because it's the most economic way of moving your hand to be able to get that note to pick without, you know, lifting the pick up and going above the string. So down, up, release. It's really as simple as that. And then we're going to play first finger here on the 12th fret. Okay, and we're going to pull down just a little bit, those little doorknob bends, little blues bend. So we're actually not going for a note, we're just pulling just a little extra jazz there. And then 14th fret on the D string and some vibrato there. All right, so I want you to pause the video right now and just go over that nice and slow. Remember, once we go on that 15th fret, down, up, up to that G string, okay? 1, down, up, up. One more time. Down, up, up. Okay, now we're going to cover that next part coming up, okay? So pause the video, just get this first bit down. Now you're back. What we're going to do is play 3 strikes of the pick. We're going to play the 12th fret here on the D string. We're going to play the 14th fret. And then we're going to play the G and the B strings together on the 12th fret with our finger flat across those 2 strings. And we're going to slide it down. Now, it's super, super easy to get that. But you can see it adds so much more, like, oh, some extra juice in there. Okay, now, one thing in your guitar tablature is that you've got the 2 notes that you're playing, and then for some reason next to it, there's the 2 notes again, but with brackets around it. What on earth is that about? Now, what that is a ghost note. Now, a ghost note is a way of guitar tabs and of written music to say, hey, this note is still being held. And in this particular instance, you'll see that when those brackets around those 2 notes that you're holding on the 12th fret, there's a little slash next to it which says to slide down. So what this is telling you is that you're going to play those notes and you're going to hold them there for a second, and then you're going to move them down. Okay, so it's not sliding down straight away. It's not this. It's not this. So you see it's holding and then going down. There's a lot more feel in that. So from the beginning. All right, let's chuck this to the backing track. So you want to continue, if you can play at that speed, continue playing through the whole backing track just with that one leg. Now let's do it 3/4 speed. And to a half speed version. Let's try this. All right, so that is lick number 8. Get that tied down, get that locked down, get that 80% ready, and then move on to lick number 9.